It's the Tampa, Florida weather discussion for Thursday, the 27th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Very mild conditions with a chance of showers off and on for the next several days. We'll talk about that New Year's Eve and New Year's Day forecast too. Let's get into it. First, the almanac from yesterday, 76 for the high, 58 the morning low. Way above where we should be on our rainfall. That's how we'll close out 2018. And outside right now, here at this early hour of 5:35 a.m., we've got some clouds out there this morning. 64 degrees at Tampa International. Dew points at 58. Humidity 81%. The winds are light. The barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, other than a couple of spots in Pasco County down in the upper 50s, most of us are in the 60s. The upper air look across the country, a vigorous trough moving into the nation's midsection. That's creating a big mess from the Gulf Coast all the way up to the northern plains. And we see that on the watch warning map. Tornado watches for the Gulf Coast, flash flood watches for parts of the deep south, the Tennessee Valley, with the western Carolinas up toward Virginia. Wind advisories behind that. Blizzard warnings in parts of Kansas, North and South Dakota, and winter storm warnings for much of the plain states as well. And freeze watches behind that system out across the desert southwest. It's going to get quite cold in the deserts of Arizona over the next few days. Convective outlook for today, we've got the slight risk of severe storms from the Sabine Pass through southern Mississippi and into extreme southwest Alabama, with a marginal risk for the adjacent states. And precipitation for the next 7 days around here. Quite a contrast. You've got over 5 inches in parts of the Panhandle, and almost nothing for Central and South Florida, including Tampa Bay, probably less than 1/10 of an inch. But it's still going to be cloudy and kind of off and on, very light showery, and we'll get into the details of that now as we check out the models. Let's go, the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at about 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. There's that trough over the nation's midsection, another short wave following behind that through the Great Basin and into the southwest states. But for us, down at the surface, rain well to the west of the state and kind of a southwest flow aloft, but overall just kind of a mostly cloudy day and high temperatures very mild, upper 70s to near 80. Tonight, clouds continue, lows in the 60s, and then tomorrow, go with a slight chance of showers around here. The better concentration of rain will be to the north and west, but we can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm through the day. High temperatures right around 80, very mild. The weekend looks pretty good. I'd say Saturday we've got a small chance of a shower, but it shouldn't be enough to cancel any outdoor activities. Any rain that falls would be pretty light and rather widely spaced. High temperatures in the low 80s as we remain around 10 to 12 degrees above average. Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds. We'll keep the rain chance out of the forecast. Highs around 80 to the low 80s. Monday looks pretty good too for New Year's Eve. Partly cloudy skies, highs around 80. And then we'll be in the upper 70s for New Year's Day. The New Year's Eve festivities look pretty good too, and that boundary continues to sit to our west, a southwesterly flow. So moisture around, clouds around, but I think the rain holds off at least until about Wednesday. A small chance of showers comes in here then, but again, the rain should be fairly light, fairly widely spaced. Finally, by about Thursday, a week from today, this is the 3rd of January, and that boundary should be coming on through here. A small chance of showers sometime middle, latter part of next week, although the GFS continues to back off on the rain chances. And high temperatures will back off as well. We should be down into the upper 60s and low 70s. And let's go out 10 days. This is the end of the period. Saturday, the 5th of January, ridging building in here across the eastern half of the country. So we look to stay fairly dry. There'll be clouds around, but doesn't look like any precipitation at this point. But a lot can change between now and then. Temperatures easing down a bit too. Highs probably a little bit closer to average, right around 70. Speaking of temperatures, let's check those out coming off the GFS ensemble. And we're going to remain warm for the next several days. Highs near 80, maybe even exceeding 80, and those lows in the 60s. And it's going to be very mild, feel almost summer-like out there. And then indications of temperatures trending down by about the first week of January or so. That's going to do it for the Tampa, Florida weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new video, you'll get the notifications. Plus, your comments, questions, suggestions, all of your feedback, always encouraged as well. Be safe out there. You guys have yourselves a fantastic Thursday.